Take a look at this chart, my friends. Welcome back. It is April 24th, 2021, 8:56 a.m. In Texas, Louisiana, and Mississippi, you had a long night. That includes other states as well, but just look at your screen. Take a look at what's going on in the southeast today. We already have ongoing tornado warnings as you and I are speaking. And take a look at the ongoing tornado warnings. We have 3 right now. In fact, one of these just popped up. All of these are technically Alabama. You can see the panhandle of Florida right here. So obviously we know the chances of tornado situations going on in the panhandle are very possible. We had them all night last night. There's probably 15 to 20 different tornado warnings, some touching down on the ground. But just look at the momentum we have going here. Obviously we have Mississippi here in the green. We have flash flooding in different counties there. And then as we cross into Alabama, that's when it gets more serious. We start seeing the severe thunderstorm boxes. That yellow color, especially if you use radar scope here, yellow is the severe box, tornado is red, flash flood is green. So as I zoom out, we can look at all the active warnings in the southeast right now, and we can see exactly why. I can almost guarantee we had more than this, but just take a look at Tornado HQ. This is a very useful website, tornadohq.com, and basically this will let you know of any tornado situation or severe weather situation going on anywhere in the country. And you could see up until about 14 minutes ago and then 37 minutes ago, leading all the way back into last night, we had tornado warnings all over Alabama, Mississippi, and then as we get back in time, it's closer to Texas and Louisiana. So what does that tell us? It obviously tells us that the bulk of the energy worked its way west to east through Texas into Louisiana and parts of Arkansas. Of course, Oklahoma in there. Didn't really get too much serious weather out of Oklahoma, but now we could see Mississippi, Alabama, and then that top area of the panhandle of Florida today. That is exactly where that hard flow of warm air is coming off the Gulf, meeting that right here. So it makes perfect sense why these storms are right here in this buckling area. These will swing up today. And by swing up, I mean slightly. So we can look at today's chart right here, the severe part of this weather over Mississippi, touching into Georgia, and then backtracking obviously into Alabama. We just talked about Alabama. As I get the cursor out of the way, we'll go 1 click, which is a 6-hour period. We could see the bulk of the energy completely moving into Georgia and South Carolina. I'll back up 2 clicks for you. This is our starting graph right here on Tropical Tidbits. Here is our first click. This is 6 hours from now. This would be 12 hours from now. We could see the energy wants to stay straight off into the Atlantic Ocean. You're going to see a low pressure system kind of branch off of this thing up into the northeast. That's why we were talking about the potential nor'easter. I don't think we have the energy for that, but again, let's go backwards and see exactly where this severe weather is going to exit off into the Atlantic Ocean. We are very familiar with this pocket right here, especially those of you that live in Florida, Georgia, and South Carolina. We can get some tropical movement in this area if we get the right situation. So we always want to keep an eye on these storms when they exit the U.S. and then come into this pocket, especially close to hurricane season. In conclusion, my friends, we need to understand that if you live in the southeast period, specifically the panhandle of Florida, Georgia, and Alabama today, we had Mississippi and Louisiana overnight last night. I'm not saying there couldn't be some random storm there, but we can clearly see the clear out coming. This buckling is happening, and we're starting to see a counterclockwise spin as the warm air is pushing up the underneath part of this system, and then we have a backtrack, a round of cooler air swinging down on the western side of this storm, and we're going to see it start to spin. We're almost going to want to see it come all the way up to the northeast, but it's going to kind of exit right over the Carolinas with a separate low pressure system kind of expanding out towards Long Island and the further northeast, if that makes sense. It's kind of going to split on us. Please do not take the warnings lightly as we are entering the second day of this severe weather situation. You can clearly see all the major weather outlets are talking about immediate southeast after a long day for the other part of the Gulf Coast. So we knew that this was coming. We had time to prepare for it, and now we're going right through the heart of it. So that's what I'd really like everyone to do, is just stay aware, spread the word, and keep each other informed about what's going on throughout today. A lot of daytime tornadoes. We're going to see that a lot today in the news. Thank you all so much for continuing to watch this video. I appreciate each and every one of you. I have a little message for you at the end, and I will be back later or tomorrow with another update. Anything specific you guys want to hear about, please leave down in the comments section. Thank you all so much. Shout out to Canada. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Stop right there, my friends. If you have not already, click that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the bell icon. Click all, and you will get all notifications from this channel. And trust me, you won't be disappointed.